everyone and welcome back to this channel. Hi, I'm Steven, this is Steven Reacts, and what a great way to wake up to the newest album of Ed Sheeran, and it's called Equals. I've heard multiple songs from this, all the singles, Shivers, Bad Habits, and Visiting Hours, and I'll be linking all those videos down in the description box below, or you'll see the iCard pop up every now and then because I won't be putting those songs in the final cut of this video, but I will be listening it to just get a feel of their position in the album. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this one. So the first track is called Tides. Wait, am I hearing Simple Plan, Panic at the Disco, Boys Like Girls? Who is this?
I have grown up, I am a father now. Everything has changed, but I am still the same somehow. You know I've never been afraid of death, but now I wanna see the things that haven't happened yet. I still love getting out of my mind, I should cut it down. I still know people I don't like and I should cut them out. I feel embarrassed about the things that I did in my youth, cause now I have a child, I know one day that you will do it.
Ooh,
Stands
nice.
still when you are in my arms, it always will. And life is changing. Tide, fly zone, lawsuits and film stars, headline road, princess in the face, scar, broken bones, break-ins in Babylon, go, go, go. But every moment you're here with me. Time stops to still when you are in my arms, it always will. Life is changing.
This is like listening to a more pop version of a Boys Like Girls song. I love that. It's especially the part of the chorus where everything is just silent and it's just his voice, and it's very impactful from the consistent 4-on-4 and the abundance of instruments, and then you get to that part where it's all silent. It's like a more of a revelation feel when everything stops and you just have that realization sits with you. So the next one is Shivers. I've listened to that, so I will not be putting this in the final cut of the video, but I'll be listening it on my own. So I'll be back. So out of the singles, except Visiting Hours, this and Bad Habits, I like this song much better than Bad Habits. This for me is more catchy. So the next song is First Times.
I thought it'd feel different playing Wembley, 80,000 singing with me is what I've been.
Imagine that many people singing back the songs that you wrote, and it's that big of a venue, Wembley. I think he sold it out multiple times. Just imagine that magnitude of people singing.
was all over, I cleared out the room, grabbed a couple beers, just me and you. Then we start talking the way that we do. Ain't it funny how the simplest things in life can make a man? Little moments that pass us by. Oh, but I remember the first kiss, the first night, the first song that made you cry, the first drink, red wine on a step in Brooklyn. I still feel the first fight. We both made it out alive, and I can't wait to make a million more first times. The greatest thing that I have achieved is 4 little words down on one knee. I said, darling, are you joking? And I just said, please. Ain't it funny how the simplest things in life can make a man? Little moments that pass us by. Oh, but I remember first kiss, first night, first song that made you cry, first dance, moonlight in your parents' garden. I can't wait to see everything that's yet to be. A first child and then a million more first times.
This is one of those Ed Sheeran classic love songs. And I'd like to point out a few things from the lyrics that I think is a reference to another song. From the chorus when he said, the first drink, red wine on a step in Brooklyn, it reminds me of the song New York from Multiply, the deluxe tracks. It has that same sort of same storyline. In this lyrics, it's just a highlight reel of that.
5 drinks in on Friday night. We only came to dry your eyes and get you out of your room. Now this bar's closed its doors. I found my hands holding yours. Do you wanna go home so soon? Or maybe we should take a ride through the night. Sing along to every song that's on the radio, in the back of the taxi cab in Brooklyn. Oh no.
And another one that I'd like to point out is that in the verse 2, he said, the greatest thing that I have achieved was 4 little words down on my knee. And if you remember in Endgame, from Taylor Swift's Reputation,
I've made mistakes and made some choices that's hard to deny. After the storm, something was born on the 4th of July. I passed days with the fun. This Endgame is the one with 4 words on the tip of my tongue. I'll never say I don't wanna.
now this time he said that it was his greatest achievement out of all the because from what I've read and what I've heard, playing at Wembley is a feat like no other, and selling it out and performing it multiple times, it's something to be dreamed of, especially if you're an artist. And him saying he did that, but all he remembers was that time after that with him clearing out the room and he's with his significant other and they're just drinking beers and talking the way that they do, and those simple things meant more to him than all the glitz and the glam. And I remember the way that he sings here, I remember it very similar to Wake Up. It's very raw in production. You could hear the breaths that he takes, and it's very soft. I like this song very, very much. And I don't think any other song, if he tried to, would be at the level of Thinking Out Loud or Perfect. But this song comes really, really close. So we're on to the next track, and it's Bad Habits, so I'll be listening on my own. I'll be back. So now we're going on to the next song, and it's called Overpass Graffiti. Ooh.
This is a dark parade, another rough patch to rain on, to rain on. I know your friends may say this is a cause for celebration. Hip hip hooray, love. I will always love you for what it's worth. We'll never fade like graffiti on the overpass. I know time may change the way you think of us, but I remember the way we were. You were the first full stop, love that will never leave. Baby, you will never be lost on me. Lost on me. Graffiti on the overpass.
This sound reminds me of a The Weeknd song, especially their recent project. And this song is a very peaceful breakup, I guess. I love the lyric that goes but I remember the way we were, you were the first full stop. He's saying that every other relationship before you was just a passing time, or it wasn't what we have, and you were the first full stop. So the track list was released. People were tweeting and saying, claim the song that you think you will love. And I was very intrigued by the title, The Joker and the Queen. So that's what I claimed that I would like, and can't wait to find out if I'm right or wrong. So that's the next song, The Joker and the Queen.
How was I to know? It's a crazy thing. I showed you my hand, and you still let me win. And who was I to say that this was meant to be? The road that was broken brought us together, and I know you could fall for 1,000 kings and hearts that would give you a diamond ring. When I fold, you see the best in me, the Joker and the Queen. I was upside down from the outside in. You came to the table and you went all in with a single word and a gentle touch. You turned a moment into forever, and I know could fall for 1,000 kings and hearts that would give you a diamond ring. When I folded, you saw the best in me, the Joker and the Queen, the Joker and Queen.
Remember when I said that nothing comes close to perfect in thinking out loud? This was it. This was it. This sounds like a first dance on a wedding sort of thing. Or even in the first dance in a prom. This is so soft and so sweet that the grandness of perfect and the rawness of thinking out loud, and maybe wake up, we could put wake up here. This song is just that. So if we're gonna do rankings for this one, I think first off is Perfect. The second one would be The Joker and the Queen, then Thinking Out Loud, then First Times, and then Wake Up. Those songs. And maybe you could put maybe Autumn Leaves in there, but this song is very trademark Ed Sheeran. Very. And also love the ongoing metaphor of playing cards and how he used the symbols for the chorus, and I know you could fall for 1,000 kings and hearts that would give you a diamond ring. This is just perfect. I really love this song. So the 7th track of this album is called Live Your Life. Ooh. Excuse me again. Let's play that again.
If I forget to say goodbye before I catch the plane, would you know the way that I feel when I'm away? We'll see the same sky tonight, but the stars are out of place. You'll never know the way to my heart. Every time I leave you, babe, it's hard to break the landing, but I'll see you again. Oh, I can never tell you lie or put in words your finest trait. The darkest green and hazel lights, and yet I can't describe the shape. You are all this heart of mine, and there you will remain. You'll never know the way to my decisions when I leave your smiling face. It's hard to understand it, but I'll see you again. I'm never gonna leave your life, even at the times I'm miles away. You are always on my mind. Forever and now we'll be by your side. I know we can change from day to day, but this love will keep alive. I'm never gonna leave your life. I'm never gonna leave your life. If I forget to say goodbye before I catch the plane, would you know the way that I feel when I'm away?
And a very sweet sentiment how even if he's touring or whenever he's not by her side, he's never going to leave her life. It's set in stone, it's there, it's just is. And looking at the next songs, even if this sounds like even if it sounds like a more upbeat with the production, knowing that visiting hours is here in the album, it puts into perspective that this song, Live Your Life, and him saying, if I did not have a chance to say goodbye, if it ever comes to that, please know that I'm not going to leave your life ever, even if I'm not physically there with you. Because things happen and life happens and it's a progression of life. But he says that whenever that happens, if the inevitable comes, then please don't forget that I'm always with you forever. So, with that in mind, the next song is called Collide.
Oh yeah, we've been in the rain, been on the rocks, but we found our way. We've ordered pizza to an aeroplane, slept on the beach like we were castaways. We've been in the storm, been to an Irish bar in central Rome, driven to hospitals with broken bones. We shared a toothbrush and shared our home. We've seen the moon reflect on the rolling tide, been up at 5 a.m. watching the sunrise, because the world looks better when I'm by your side. Oh why, oh why, oh why? We've been on the road, we've watched the blossom fall to earth like snow, fumbled in cubicles in Tokyo, and been to funerals in rented clothes. We drank your father's whiskey when your grandma died. You brought me to the morning through my darkest night. Yeah, the world hurts less when I'm by your side. Oh why, oh why, oh why? When you and I collide, you bring me to life. Yeah, you bring me to life. Yeah, you bring me to life. Head first, colliding, dreamers colliding, universe colliding, your love like the light in. Head first, colliding, dreamers colliding, universe colliding. We made love in the sky, overslept and missed the northern lights. You lost your wedding ring, but I didn't mind, 'cause I got a feeling, baby, we'll be fine.
I like how intense the drums are, the rhythm sections are, and how busy it sounds, and how almost it's an upbeat song, but the lyrics, the verses specifically, are very morose and very almost bleak, but at the same time it's not, because they experience what was that, they missed the northern lights, or they drank her father's whiskey when her grandma died, and those there are those things are very, of course they differ in gravity, but those are very sad things. But the sentiment here is that whenever they're together, whenever they collide or they come together, it's always better. Things that are bleak, that are sad, that are unpleasant seems a little bit more manageable when they're by each other's side. And well, I've tried writing songs. Started trying to write songs last year. Um, and I have a similar. I think I wrote two songs that are similar to the sentiment here. Um, and one was, I think the title was "By Your Side," and the other one is "First Light." And it's almost exciting to hear one of your favorite artists have that same sentiment that was put into a song, and you realize your song sucks. Well, not really. I really love those two um, because I learned a lot from writing them, but yeah, this song is much more digestible than the one that I did. So